younger kid in high school. How are we all doing? Good? Yes! All right. I've always wondered, wouldn't driving be simple if every road was just a straight line from your house to your destination? If that were the case, maybe we wouldn't need this. Or maybe we'd only need this much.
But, and this is a huge pain, it's not just you driving. And most of this is only there to explain what to do when you encounter a car going in a different direction.
There are a whole lot of solutions to the whole how not to crash into each other problem. There's traffic lights, roundabouts, stop signs, all trying to stop this from happening.
But as a quick search of YouTube compilations will tell you, this kind of thing just keeps happening. Isn't that right, Kane? Kane?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Where was I? So, whoa! We need to develop good driving habits so we can stay safe on the roads.
Kia ora, everyone. I'm Georgia.
And I'm Kane.
And we're here from the City Council to talk to you about...
Put your thinking hat on and follow our advice and you'll never crash again.
Multi-lane and roundabout variations guaranteed.
Have you got the show on your laptop?
I do, but my laptop's dead, Kane.
I've got the show on my laptop. Can you just, like, distract them or something?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hi. So what that video was meant to say is that we're here to talk to you about intersections. And intersections are these crazy things that we drive on, and a lot of accidents happen on them because there's these things called cars, right? And cars go in different directions. I know, surprising. So are we good to go? Okay, back to doing the show. But oh my gosh, just skip the first video.
Okay. We're tempted to cut corners in life, but having good habits means that we're in the best position to succeed when something goes wrong. Like having your laptop charged, just in case.
We're going to look at some different things that happen when you approach an intersection and talk about the things that you can do right so that things don't go wrong.
To help us, we have called the police. Brett!
Hey, give it up for
Brett! First of all, what is your job?
I'm in road policing.
Ooh. And why are we looking at intersections today?
Well, it's my job to attend crashes, so I get to see where the problems are. And intersections is where we see a lot of confusion. It'd be really good if the next generation of drivers, you, didn't have the same bad habits as the older generation.
So true, bestie. If you don't mind, Brent, we'll get you to sit side stage to add some expert opinion on what we're talking about.
Excellent.
There are many types of intersections. Ones with stop signs, roundabouts, giveaway signs. Let's start with... This is my favourite bit. Are you ready? You ready?
In the wheel, Kane.
Stop signs.
This is the most easy and obvious sign in all of traffic, right? Well, it reminds me of the time that I was driving with my Uncle Ron.
All right. Hey, off out for a drive with your old uncle? Honestly, I remember when you were in nappies. And now look at you. You're getting your licence. This is great. Oh, yeah. Well, honestly, best advice I can give you is just watch out for all the clowns on the roads. That's what I'd say. Because nobody knows what they're doing, do they?
Come on, you've got to stop.
Hey? Oh, no, it's fine. Look, there's nobody around. There's no cars. I know these roads. It's fine. Don't worry. Look, we can't be late. You know, your mother will kill me.
Any comments, Brent?
Well, for starters, it's a $150 fine. All four wheels must come to a complete stop. If there's no traffic, you don't have to hang around, but you must stop.
But if the roads are empty...
Do you even know why some intersections have giveaway signs and some have stop signs?
I've literally never ever thought about that.
Of course you haven't.
Well, most intersections have a giveaway sign. If you see an intersection with a stop sign, it means there's an obstructed view, meaning if there's a stop sign, there's places where we can't see.
Exactly. Look at this. Looks clear. But actually, there's a pedestrian behind that van, there's a car pulling out of that driveway, there's a cyclist whipping around there. It's not too much to ask. to take a second to have another look.
It's the act of bringing the car to a complete stop that allows us to spot hazards.
Oh, time for the wheel again.
time.
You ready?
Hands back.
Give way signs. Slow down. Be prepared to stop if you have to.
Okay, intersection speed round. What do I do here? I mean, do we just sit there forever? Well, once you've stopped, normal give way rules apply. So since I'm the car waiting to turn, I have to give way to the car going straight. Next slide.
How do we remember who has the right of way here? Does anyone know? Oh, I heard someone whisper it.
we've got a
Top
hand,
of the-
Kane.
Oh, we got a hand. What is it?
Close, but not quite.
Close. But I heard someone whisper it at the front. Top of the T goes before me.
In conclusion, don't drive like my Uncle Ron. You can't see as much as you think you can.
If the whole world drove like Ron, the roads would be so dangerous.
All right, well, it's not that bad.
Georgia, I literally have a video compilation of all the times your Uncle Ron has drove through yellow lights when he shouldn't have.
Well, it can't be enough for an entire compilation,
It
Ken.
actually is. Hayden, play the video.
Okay, get into it, Kate.
Just close your eyes. You don't need to.
Wow.
Is there room? Yeah, there's room. The top one? Yeah, go on, gun it. Yes, no worries. What's the matter? You bloody snowflake. Come on. Yeah, this is enough time. Oh, look. Hey, no hands. Oh.
Yeah, all right, okay, I get it. That's pretty bad.
Georgia, your uncle's driving very dangerously.
Oh, this is exactly what we in the biz like to call not a victimless crime, but a crime with victims. Sorry.
Well, technically it's not a crime, but it could have consequences that make it one.
Like if you went through a yellow light and there was a car in the middle of the intersection waiting to turn and you made them go through a red light.
Crime! And the other driver is a victim.
Or if the light went red as you were going through it.
Crime! And you're the victim.
And you could get a $150 fine.
When you're approaching a yellow light, you should always stop if you can do so safely.
But even then, sometimes people just run the yellow light anyway. I mean, they get in their cars and they're like, I'm going to run yellow lights today.
Yeah, we might be running late or might just be really impatient and hate sitting at red lights. But we can also get into the car and decide, I'm running late, but it's not worth the risk. I'm going to stop at yellow lights if I can do so safely. It's important to remember there's consequences to all our actions on the roads, and you don't know who might be on the receiving end of your bad habits.
Exactly. Like we talked about before, we've got to accept that we're not seeing the full picture. Hey, Brent, what are the consequences of running a yellow light?
Well, here's the most obvious one. And this is the worst case scenario, and unfortunately it does happen. But even when it doesn't, there's still consequences.
Let's say you squeeze through on a yellow light. Well, that means that this car waiting to turn is in the middle of the intersection on a red light. So you've put them in a vulnerable position, just like you said, Georgia. Then all these cars over here have a green light, but they can't go. Now they feel annoyed that they've been delayed. Now they feel like they've got to catch up, so they're going to go through the next yellow light, creating another dangerous situation.
The consequences could go on and on. I mean, you speed through one yellow light only to have to stop at the next red lights because there's a car speeding through from the other direction. All of us are connected, and what we do can affect the lives of people we've never even met. Man, that's deep.
So we agree that we should be stopping on yellow lights if it's safe to do so. But can you?
We need 2 volunteers with the best reaction times to come and play our game. And if you prove Kane's point, there's a prize to be won.
We got one over there. Yeah, your hand stops right up. Come on up. Another one. Who else do we take? Yep. Yeah, come on up.
Nice.
Right. Come on up, team. All right.
Nice
Round of
work.
applause for our volunteer.
Go stand over there.
Get over here.
Go stand over with Brett. Go stand over with Brett.
All right.
All right.
Yep. All right. So how this is going to work? Is that we're going to be playing a video from the driver's point of view as they approach an intersection. When the light turns from green to yellow, you need to make a split-second decision. If you are the driver, can you stop safely or should you drive through the yellow light?
So as soon as the light turns yellow, you need to take a step back if you believe you have enough time to stop safely, or you can step forward if you're committing to driving through the yellow light.
If your answer matches what our driver chooses to do, Brent will give you a point on your whiteboard. Whoever wins the most points at the end wins a prize. And you need to make decisive decisions. As soon as that light turns to yellow, you need to step forward or step back.
And we're also not going to be yelling at ghosts. You need to pay very close attention to the lights. Does that all make sense? Awesome.
All right. Here is our first scenario. Let's go.
Oh, what are we
Oh,
doing?
what are we doing? We're both stepping back,
Nice work.
and you are both correct. Great job.
Nice. Both correct. Sweet. Oh, we all go, whoa, nice work. So the length of time that a light remains yellow before turning red varies for every intersection, but it averages at around 4 seconds. So if our driver had run that yellow light, they would have risked being in the middle of the intersection when the light turned red.
And could have risked a $150 fine.
Right, let's reset and we'll do the next round.
Oh,
Nice.
let's step through, and you were both correct. Once again, good job.
All right.
All right, next round, team. Let's have a look. Oh, saucy. Oh, and you were both correct again. Good job. In the third round.
All right.
All right.
Okay, final round, final round.
team. Final round. Let's see who takes it home, okay? Let's see, let's see. Oh, one step forward, one step back. Oh, and you were correct in stepping back.
Nice work.
Win the
So
final
close.
point. Great job.
All right. Well, thanks for playing. Here's a $10 sub card for winning.
$10 sub card. Congratulations.
Awesome. All right. You both did really well.
Unlike George's Uncle Ron, who just goes anyway.
Hayden, that's enough of my uncle driving poorly.
Nah, this next part's my favourite. Get out.
Kane.
Hey. You want to be a good driver like me? Think ahead. Make sure you're in the right lane before you need to turn. Don't leave it to the last minute like you leave everything else.
Anyone notice what he did wrong there as he changed lanes? I think I heard someone say it there. He didn't indicate, and he didn't look over his shoulder.
Ron, you didn't even indicate.
That's fine. Look, there's nobody around.
How would you know? You didn't even look over your shoulder.
Oh, we've actually invented these magical things called mirrors.
Is that true? Are mirrors enough?
Nope, there might be someone in your blind spot. So remember, indicate, mirrors, look over your shoulder, and if it's clear, then you can change lanes.
Oh, who's that handsome little guy at the back? He kind of looks like you, Brent. Well, if someone wants to change lanes, you've got to make space for them. Speaking of changing lanes.
Oh, what are we looking at here, Brent?
It's an intersection, Kane.
And why are we looking at it?
Well, multi-lane intersections is where we see a lot of crashes.
Okay, so what should we be doing here?
You got to think ahead. Go into the lane you need to be in. Save time.
Is that true? No? Brent?
So what you want to do is go into the lane that matches the one that you were in. So leftmost to leftmost, rightmost to rightmost. Once you've turned, then you can change lanes. Remember, indicate, mirrors, look over your shoulders, and if it's clear, then you can change.
Gotta say, this feels like a victimless crime.
Yeah, but we've got to remember, we've only got a limited view. There's a lot of people relying on us to obey the rules so that we can, or they can get to where they're going safely. And we don't want to see this sort of thing.
Ew, brother, ew.
Or this.
Oh, what is that, brother? That's so embarrassing. Oh, time for the wheel
Real
again.
time. Go, 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 go. Oh, roundabouts. These are my favourite, but so many people get them wrong. Hey, Kane. Is that...
My Aunt Cheryl, yeah, she actually knows I'm in a show right now.
No
Hayden,
way.
Just decline it, just decline it.
Kane, help me settle an argument here, will ya? How do you indicate when you're going around a roundabout?
Well, if I'm going through the first exit, then I indicate left the whole way. If I'm going straight through, then I indicate left after I've passed the first exit. If I'm going through the last exit, then I indicate right the whole way until I pass the exit before the one I'm going through, then I indicate left.
Okay, yeah, hon. That's definitely one way to do it.
No, that's literally the way to do it.
Georgia? Oh, look, absolutely. Now, clearly, everyone is different.
Well, yeah, I guess, but this isn't really subjective. This is like one of those things where there is the right answer.
Oh, it's all just so confusing with your roundabouts and your climate change and your women in sport.
Your nephew's absolutely correct here. If you're taking the first exit, indicate left the whole way round. If you're going straight through, indicate left just prior to your exit. And if you're taking the third exit, indicate right the whole way round, then indicate left just prior to your exit so people know where you're going.
Well, now that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Why couldn't Kane just say that? Brent, is it?
Senior Constable Brent.
Oh, Senior Constable Brent. I do love a man in uniform.
Cheryl!
Oh, all right, all right. Gosh, you can't say anything these days. PC gone mad. All right, goodbye, Pumpkin.
Oh, classic case of victimless crime, but there actually are victims.
Hearing my aunt talk about Brent like that,
Crime.
and we're the victims.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, look, okay, let's just change the topic. I've got another potential victimless crime. Going on your phone at a red light.
Ooh.
All right, well, you could just be wanting to change the song,
Or quickly check the group chat.
or you might want to check Google Maps.
So easy and so harmless. Wrong! Crime with victims.
And this one is definitely a crime and you're always going to be the victim. Going on your phone at any time while driving is an immediate $150 fine and 20 demerits. It may be easy to go on your phone when the car stops, but if you absolutely need to check it, just pull over.
We have talked about decisions you have to make in the moment, like whether to stop on a yellow light. But this is actually one of the decisions you have to make when you first get into the car.
If you're going to be distracted by your phone, put it on Do Not Disturb.
Or just put it out of sight, like in the passenger's seat or in a bag.
Or if you want to check Google Maps.
Get a phone holder. Get one this afternoon. They're like $10.
And we see a lot of this at traffic stops. Why are you always looking down at your lap and smiling? It's disturbing.
And we don't have to skip the song if we've got the perfect no-skip playlist.
Exactly, here's mine.
Whoa.
Is that Taylor Swift playing there?
Swifty.
Whoa.
All right, thrift shop.
Georgia?
Oh, Hayden, can you just decline his call, mate?
What? But you do. Right. No more distractions, right?
Right. Let's talk about going on your phone at a red light.
Going on your phone at a red light can seem like such a trivial thing, but the effects of one distracted driver ripple out and cause trouble for every road user.
Exactly. That's why you must always have your phone off and away.
Because even though we think we might be able to focus on the road, if there's a distraction available, our eyes will be drawn to it.
Well, first of all, there are the legal consequences.
Yes. Brent?
Well, $150 fine and 20 demerits, and we hand a lot of these out.
There are simple ways to avoid this from happening. You can... What's going on?
Kane, you're going speed dating later? You have too much time on your hands. Rash cream? Kane, you have a crush on me? You just told this whole room and we're also filming this, so now everyone knows. Oh, that's really embarrassing for
I'm
you,
just
Kane.
putting that on this Do Not Disturb, which I realised I should have done before the show started.
All right, well, fortunately, we don't need the screen for this next bit, but we do need your help.
Time for our next segment of the show, Distraction.
We need 2 volunteers to come up and go head-to-head in a game of Subway Surfers.
Yep. Yep. Coming up as well. Right, let's get a stand over here.
Okay?
Right, what's your name? Bryn? Bryn. All right, nice to meet you, Bryn. What's your name? CC? All right. Get a stand there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So how this is going to work is that we're going to be is that Georgia will be holding up a stop sign. Whilst you're playing Subway Surfers, Georgia will flip the stop sign over to a go sign. When you see the go sign, the first player to come and grab this car toy wins the round. There'll be 3 rounds of this game, and each round will be harder with more distractions. And you have to answer any questions I may ask you during the game. Does that all make sense? All right, here's your devices, playing Subway Surfers. And whenever you're ready, go! Here we go. Oh, we'll collect those coins. Well, that was a close one.
Nice.
Yep, you can leave it. And Bryn wins the first round on the center.
Right.
All right. You ready? Go. What you guys have for breakfast? Didn't have breakfast. Oh, that's awful. What are you having for lunch? Nothing as well. You gotta eat heaps of stuff. Oh, watch out, 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 watch out. Go, go, go. Oh, 1 for one team. Who's gonna take it home?
Hi, Rega.
All right, start playing again now.
Get him, Brent.
Get him, Brent. Get him.
Get him.
Get him, Brent. How we doing, Brent? Get him, Brent. Get him,
Yeah,
Brent.
Brent.
What's he doing? Get this is something. Get him, Brent. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Go. Quick as points. Let's go, let's go. Great job, team. Wow. All right. So for winning the game, you win a car phone mount. Great job.
There you go.
Round of applause for all our players.
Nice work. Nice work. You both did really well, but what we can see from that is that when we're distracted, we tend to miss important information.
As we've just seen, we're not as good at tuning out distractions as we may think.
Exactly. That's why it's really important that you have your phone off and away.
And coming to a complete stop at stop signs.
And stop at yellow lights if you can do so safely.
Intersections are hot spots for dangerous driving. But if you follow this advice, the ripple effect will be positive.
And remember, the only person's actions you can control on the road are your own. So if everyone drives safely, we can all contribute to the roads being a safer place.
We want you to form good driving habits as soon as possible, so you don't end up like Ronald and Cheryl and embarrass yourselves.
Thanks for watching Crash Bash. We'll be around after the show if you have any questions.
Yeah, if you've got any questions about the show or about driving, then come and talk to us. But thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
Play the outro, Hayden.
Woo!